Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to stratify and germinate butternuts. Yeah, there's a couple walnuts in here, but ignore that. We're going to be cleaning them in the video, and we're going to be showing you how to stratify them. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so in this bag we have our butternuts, which I picked up at a park in my local town from a butternut tree, which I would say is probably about at the end of its life because of how old it is, but the tree surprisingly has not blighted, so we're lucky there. I guess the reason it didn't blight is because it is on a creek side, which usually when you see butternut trees around today, they're beside a body of water. The common opinion is that the reason some are surviving is not because of their blight resistance, but it's because of their better location. So without further ado, we're gonna get these out of this bag. They've kind of degraded a little bit. The shells have turned to liquid, so hopefully it didn't affect the nuts. Gotta get them dumped out and sprayed off with the hose so we can get these butternuts stratified. I don't think this is the best method for getting them out of their hulls, is letting them rot. I don't know how that affects the germination rates, or if that'll affect the germination rates at all, but that's disgusting. But we're gonna get them sprayed off. You guys know how hard it is if you have a walnut or something to get the hulls off. But when they rot a little bit, it's a lot easier. So let's see how good the hose does in freeing these butternuts from their nasty enclosure. I'd like to mention there's some walnuts in here too, but mainly these are butternuts. So let's get them sprayed off. It still looks like a puddle of goo right now, but, well, back to it. As you guys can see now, this is what they're supposed to look like. The walnut has a hole in it. We'll do the float test on these and see how good they are. But we are making some really good progress. What you don't want to do is break them when you're trying to clean them. So like when I'm using my boot, I'm gently raking it across, not like stomping on them. But they are pretty hard, so they should be fine. Except for that one. But that's a walnut, so I don't care that much. Alright guys, so once you get them pretty well rinsed and you get most of the hull off them, best thing I think is to stick them in a bucket, have a water hose, twist the bucket as you spray into it, and then we'll start to clean up nicely like this. So I got a lot that are pretty much done, but we're gonna keep going until we get some of these other ones off. I may have to manipulate these with my fingers a little bit, or just throw on the ground. Yeah. But overall, so far, so good. Alright guys, here is the finished product. A lot of these look like absolutely perfect, and then some of these still have a little bit on them. I don't have time to just keep doing this, so I think they'll be fine. Yeah, there's some walnuts thrown in here. I don't know why, but these look like English walnuts. I'm pretty sure they're black walnuts, but they're kind of small, and I thought black walnuts were darker. But we have 61 butternuts here. So I'm gonna get these in some peat, and let's get them put in the fridge for stratification. So we're gonna go on to the next step. Yeah, some of these still have a little bit of junk on them, but I think it'll be fine. But overall, it did a pretty good job. All right, guys, it's been a little while I had them in a baggie in my car, so they've stayed cool and somewhat damp. I don't believe they had any time to dry out or anything. And some of these feel a little drier than others, but they should be fine. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna come over here, put this baggie away so it doesn't blow away. Good, the wind just picked up. Okay, so right here, I have indoor potting mix, which you can use in place of peat. I was not able to find peat, so therefore this is what we're gonna use. You have to have a damp substance. So right here we have a spinach container, which I poked holes in. Open this puppy up, and here we have our damp peat. Or, well, in place of peat. It looks like peat anyway. So it's nice and damp. Good for these butternuts. Now we're gonna just take our butternuts in here, and we're gonna just stick them under. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I have them all in there. I may have to add some more, of our potting soil, potting mix, but we should be good. I'm not exactly sure if my container is big enough. It probably is not, but we're just gonna go with it. But this is basically how you do it. You just need a container. You need peat or something that is damp. You can use sand as well. The goal is just to make sure they don't dry out, but without leaving them in a wet environment. You don't want them to be wet. That's the whole thing. They can't be wet. They can't be wet, but at the same time, they got to be damp. This container is definitely not big enough. I did not think that through properly, but you guys get the point. So I'm just gonna come in here, put all these in, and I will be back when I have a good head start, or when I'm done. All right, guys, so we're not gonna do a sloppy job of that like I started to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the layer of our potting soil on the bottom, then we're gonna line them up, then I'm gonna put this on top of them. Yeah, I go with the flow sometimes, and that was not how I was gonna go. I gotta redo that. So here's the steps. We're gonna take these, put them in here in a container, then we're gonna make sure they're surrounded by damp, we're just gonna call it peat. Damp peat in a container with holes in it, then it goes in the fridge. Those are the steps. It's pretty simple. Yes, I am very, I'm trying to hurry, but at the same time, I'm trying to make a video, so I'm ending up messing up and not doing things properly. But you guys can get the point. Damp peat in the fridge for about 2 months, I think. And then you can leave them in the fridge till they grow roots, or you can take them out before they grow roots. Really, I like to take them out after they grow roots, but you can take them out beforehand and then put them in pots. But this, I will probably take these out early since there's going to be so many clustered in this one container. But I have multiple bags of these I still got to clean. So I'm going to be using less space because I don't have a giant fridge, and people don't appreciate when you take the whole fridge up with your seeds. Also have a ton of chestnuts too. That walnut just rolled away. But yeah, so you guys get the point. There's like 30 something butternuts here. I have multiple bags, so who knows how many I actually have. We're going to sprinkle some on top right here. I may need to mix some more damp peat, damp potting soil. Basically, I'm just going to call it this. It looks like the same thing. I bought this bag because it was the lightest, like most, what's the word? Loose. It was more like peat than dirt. That's why I got it. I knew it would work perfectly. So that's why I grabbed it. I'm so happy to be able to get these butternuts considering how like rare butternuts are. And didn't have to buy these. I found them naturally from a massive butternut tree. Massive butternut tree. I don't know, probably a 70-year-old butternut tree. Probably on his last legs though, because they don't live very long. But as you can see, This is working better. You don't just jam them in there. You want layers. Layers like this work better. This is the proper way to do it. I was just like, maybe I should just like jam them all in there. But no, I was like, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to layer them. And then I'm going to go back and make a video, a clip for the video about me doing it the proper way. Yeah, don't half do something. Just do it right the first time. You want more space. You don't want them just all jammed in there. See, this way you get a lot more in. I'm going to get all these in there, probably, because I'm doing it the right way. If I was doing it the wrong way, I wouldn't get them in there. I have a bunch of walnuts here, too. They'll grow. Walnuts will grow, and I could probably sell walnuts as well. I'm thinking like $7 a piece, $6 a piece for, I don't know. I don't really know yet. Probably $6 a piece. I mean, you guys could let me know like what I should sell them for. I'm thinking $6. The chestnuts are going to be $6 this year. I think the butternuts should be similar range. So probably, I'm thinking like $6 a piece. If they sell really good, maybe $7 a piece. I'm not really sure. You could leave your comment below on what you would like the price to be. I mean, you guys aren't going to buy them because you're far away, but like what you guys would think would be a fair price. Nothing below. I don't want to do anything below $5 because of how much of a hassle it is, and I'm trying to make money here. A little small business. Like some of you guys have said, "Oh, you should start a nursery." I'm thinking in the future that may be what I do because I love growing trees. It's fun and profitable. So that's probably what I will do. Alrighty guys, that's about it for this video. So all you gotta do, guys, is you take peat, you put it in a pot or put it in a container or a plastic baggie, put your nuts in there, make sure it's not too wet, put it over top of them, put them in the fridge for about 2 months, and then they should be stratified and then germinated. So it's a very simple process. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below how much you think I should sell these trees for. I'm thinking about $6 a piece, maybe $7, whatever you guys think would be good, because butternuts are hard to get. So selling butternut trees, I don't know anyone else that does it. So maybe $7. Just you guys let me know what I should sell them for. I'm thinking like $6 a piece. If you think $7 would be a reasonable price, I'll sell them for $7. So without anything else to say, thank you guys for watching, and as always, make sure to drop a like on this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more content. I am very rusty at this. I haven't made videos that very often, so I've been mumbling a lot. But thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep it electrified. I'll see y'all later.